Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile 2. We're just going to teleport up here like we were meant to do last time. And we can carry on. So. Cutscene.
So. Anything you want to tell me? What exactly did you do back there? Who was that other guy?
Materialization. The return of the einherjar to their living forms through an object that contains their remnant thoughts.
Einherjar? You're telling me that the souls of the fallen, chosen for the war of the gods, just float around here?
No, they exist within me. Satisfied?
Will he be coming along with us from now on?
If I don't toughen his spirit, he won't be able to exist apart from me. This einherjar once stood at my side, but his soul now deteriorates from the incomplete transmigration.
But from the voices I hear inside, everyone sounds so alive.
Even a ferocious beast feels insecure the first time outside of its cage. I must keep them at my side until they regain their strength of spirit. That is my duty as the chooser of souls. Help me honor it.
Yeah, I'm essentially not going to be helping her honor that too much. One thing I do want to do, let's see if I can rearrange my party. No, not remove. I want him on circle. Free soul, we can free people who are high enough level. Mithra's not high enough level, and Rufus and Alicia are mortals, so we can't release their souls. So we run to the left here, we just got an enemy, which I caught on the rebound, but whatever. And a couple of items. Now. Yes. I thought that was the first trap in the game, and I decided not to dodge it. Yeah, decided. We'll go with that. So, yeah, meat chops. I said I was going to stop showing the battles when they're just against things we've seen before, but whatever. Let's watch me chop up a wolf. Now remember, overkill is your friend. Overkill gets you more items. As long as it's not for your special moves, which we don't have access to yet, so we don't need to worry about that. And now I've gotten so used to pressing circle that so used to getting triangle that I hit it instead of circle to attack. But yeah, this is the way I prefer to play it, with wizard on circle. Is the way I always played it in the original game, and you know. Oh, we got a few level ups. Nothing much to see from leveled ups, really. Don't think it really tells you much. Alicia, do you want to move? Thank you. That was weird. She wouldn't move left or right until I made a jump. Right, let's equip that gauntlet quickly. Rufus is probably the best bet. Oh no, he already had something. In which case, Alicia, can you take the gauntlet? Yes. And let's see if we've got more items. Yeah, a beetle shell. Let's give that to this guy. Beetle shell increases defense. So, you know, RDM is defense. Helps you against physical attacks. Not much more to say on that. You got a little thing about einherjar. We don't need to read about that. I'm probably not going to be releasing einherjar very often. So you got an einherjar to summon. This looks to be a light sword. Now, there are a few characters you can get from each one. So we got Sylphide from this. I can't remember which characters you normally get from which items. Probably my favourite einherjar is Celes. And I have a feeling you get it quite early. But yeah, we've got an extra character now. Sylphide, not much to say about her really at the moment. We'll see her in a battle in a sec. And here we go, nice volunteer for our battle.
The stakes we play for is life itself. Tread carefully, friends.
And this is Sylphide. She dresses a bit funkily. She appears to like blue and holding a shield in a very weird way. Kind of nice sword. I have a feeling that Celes is actually in the first dungeon. I might want to check that. If she is, I kind of like her, so I might want to replay it. But no, you know what? I'm just going to go with whatever einherjar I get. Screw all that reloading to get the ones I want. That's just cheap. So what can we see about her attacks? Oh, that wasn't the leader, was it? So I'll show you our new character's attacks in a second. Let's just run up behind this skeleton and start an attack with Sylphide. So slash, 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 and that's all she can do at the moment. So now we have 4 characters, we can get a lot more attacks in. You might notice on the left there's been a little kind of semicircle which fills up as we attack. If we get that to 100 and we have some characters who are capable of it, then we can do special moves. That will come up later. Let's just freeze this. Smash them.
Can't we avoid this battle?
Oh, can we avoid this battle? I don't want to fight. No, 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 no. No, we're going to chop these skeletons apart and get some bone meal. You want bone meal? Bone meal is good. It's for one of the side quests, so select bone meal. I'm not doing very good at this whole cutting the battles out thing. I also appear to be not going for the leader, so I'm making the battles last as long as possible. I'm such a great LPS. Everyone loves me, right? No, no they don't. Anyway, battle over please.
This is no place for
Give us some
amateurs.
experience. One thing to note with monsters, if you go more than 2 screens away, I believe, they will respawn. So, yeah, watch where you're going. Here we have another einherjar to summon. This one's a heavy warrior. A light warrior is like Alicia. A heavy warrior, they hit harder, but they're not so good at building up combinations. So we've got Roland. Let's shove him in the party instead of our funkily dressed blue friend, I think. About the different characters, most light warriors seem to be female, and most archers seem to be female. Most heavy warriors are male, and I believe all mages are male. Yeah, we got some boots. I'm going to slash a bit of rock for a while, and then get some money. So, there's not much difference between the genders. There's a few gender-specific items, but, you know, in general, it's a case of people can do what they're capable of, regardless of their sex. I was meant to be really sneaky and, like, hit this one with a crystal, but it failed. Anyway, I'll see you after the battle. Right, let's try this again. Let's just... Nope. Let's just miss a lot. I want to be standing where you are, I think. Yeah, that was it. Jump up here, we can get ourselves another chest. An elixir. I have no real need to fight that thing. Oh, no, open it. Some more money and a dead end, so I guess we were just wasting time all this way. Well, we got a few items, so I guess it's not a complete waste. Let's jump back up here. Except not jumping, but walking. Don't need to fight more enemies. Enemies are boring. Actually, on that note, enemies are boring because I need to show you lot our new party member who I forgot to show before. So, Roland, we can see him here. As you can see, he's got a nice big sword standing behind Alicia. Just look at that battle pose. You gotta love it. And yeah, he hits things with a big sword. I don't really know how to explain heavy warriors more than that. They don't generally get many hits, and if you compare to Alicia, I guess that wasn't that much different actually. But it changes more as the game goes on. It really does, and it's much more pronounced in their finishing moves. So let's just smash a few skeletons and get out of this battle. The key thing about heavy warriors is they do a lot of damage, and you want their finishing move to do as much damage as possible. they kind of compete with mages for the most direct damage, but mages get a bit lackluster later on, whereas heavy warriors really do stay quite competent. So we've seen Roland, let's just carry on, and I believe a cutscene happens now. Don't you just hate it when you're quiet for a cutscene and there are no words? Oh well, I guess you lot got to soak in the drama.
My einherjar.
Stop. Midgard is in trouble, right? I'm ready to go with you.
So your body is strong enough?
As is my soul.
That's good.
Dylan.
Welcome.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
I've been checking our path by reading psychic energy present in objects along the way. I know where we're going.
What are you talking about?
You've never heard of object reading?
Actually, no.
So one more character along the way, and we've also found out about Silmeria's kind of special Valkyrie ability. She can kind of read the thoughts inside an object. So let's go down. Wow, a secret chest. We have a union plume. And let's jump on top of the monster's head because I love doing that. I forgot to change characters, so whatever. Let's beat up a wolf. Yep, that wolf looked pretty beat up. Let's skip these wolves. Possible and go straight for the leader. I'm slightly too far away. There we go. See, now we've got 4 characters. It's a lot easier to just take out enemies in one shot. It won't necessarily stay that way.
That was your life.
That was indeed their life. Actually, it was a skeleton. That was its unlife. Let's quickly change characters. So we've got our new Dylan. I say it as if it's a kind of cheese. It kind of sounds like a kind of cheese. But Dylan appears to be a bit special. He's already strong enough to, you know, stand on his own feet and be an independent member of the party. So that's kind of cool. So we can come out here and we want to go left, I believe. Yeah. That's past. Just fight these quickly. And yeah, I'm really not doing very well on the whole fighting enemies thing. Where's the leader? I'm really zoomed out more. I believe this time with the goblins. It's a good thing I'm showing you it. This is a new enemy. I believe you want to destroy their staffs if possible, but you know, tearing it in half, that's also fun.
Our will cannot be broken so easily.
Of course it can't, Mithra. Whatever you say. Anyway, I think that's all for this time. I shall see you next time. Bye. Welcome back to Valkyrie Profile 2. So to get up here, move that along there. And zap it again, and you should be able to hold down jump and you can get up there. You can also use it as a platform, but that's just boring. Going further along here, I'll just show you quickly so you can kind of make out where we've gone. This goes back up to the bridge. And we might as well go back through that way since it doesn't really make a difference. It's probably the quicker path. Jump back down here, almost land on top of the enemy, and down to head out. And carrying on, we're getting fairly close to the end, I believe now. Let's just ignore that enemy. I feel no real need to grind now. Not like the first game where you're actually punished from grinding, which is kind of interesting. Although there was a time limit on the first game in a way, so you couldn't grind too much. But if you knew how to do it, you could use a few tricks. I can't actually go through doors in this game. I always end up ducking. Just get used to that, okay? So we go back this way, we'll successfully miss with our crystals. Because, yeah, incompetence really does run in my blood. So we can get Warrior's Arcanum here, and we jump to the left here, we can come back up. And we should find ourselves on the other side of the bridge with a treasure chest, which we're not going to open, we're just going to swing our sword above it. And some more stuff to the right. Stuff to the right being the way we meant to go. I believe I have actually missed a small section, but whatever. It's the first dungeon, there's not really any treasures you need to worry about missing. So we've got to think about the number of attacks here. Right. Can I open the chest? And we acquired a Shamshir, so we're going to equip that straight away. And increase our attack, but if you look at the bottom it says attacks 3 rather than attacks 2. I'll also equip some, you know, trinkets while I'm here. As you can see there's 4 accessory slots, so, you know, use them wisely. Don't try and put stuff in the accessory slot you're already using. What's the pendant do? Increases a void. I'm just going to shove whatever I can on. What's a black crystal? Increases your statuses when you're poisoned and such. That's not too fantastic. I have some boots, some gloves. Don't think I have a helmet. No. Okay, we can save here because we're coming up to our first boss. So let's just save quickly. Save quickly. Thank you. And we can go on and fight the boss. Please, load. One of the problems with emulating PS2 game over PS3, it's not quite as smooth as it was on the original PS2.
Great.
It's not too bad
There
though.
you go again with your visions.
You watch your mouth. Don't you dare insult the princess like that. Your whining's insufferable.
Hey, she asked me to come along.
Swear allegiance to the princess, or be on your way.
Enough! I sense a guardian beast. I trust you two still have some fight left in you.
Guardian beasts? So the king of Dipan keeps pet monsters?
They're not the kings. These are souls who swore loyalty to Dipan, still bound to their country after death. They take the form of beasts to protect their land from invaders. I hope you're not too unnerved by this. I'd hate to think that I'd misjudged your caliber.
Well, Rufus seems to have more caliber than Alicia does. Let's see this guardian beast of theirs. And it's a really weird thing with swords and shields for arms. Why, of course. That's perfectly normal.
I do not think I can do this.
Alright, no reason to whine. I'm going to have to look back and see what the fourth character was on that screen, because as far as I'm aware we only have 3 characters who can physically materialise. And I swear I just saw 4. So one thing you might want to do on this boss, you see we've got the thing up to 100, well that means nothing right now. But I believe this boss has a good item for taking out its arms. I might be wrong, but the problem with hitting its arms is it will do no damage to the beast, it will only damage the beast's arms. So there are disadvantages with that. Let's get around here and I'll do a little jump. How long you hold down the left trigger when you do the jumps determines how far you go. It also has a move which isn't a long shot, but you know, most of the time it will use a long straight shot and that's not too bad. But now we've cleared the path, we can hit it from the side quite easily. So that's kind of what you have to do here. It might be best to attack from behind, you know, it's not too threatening. You can come back later and re-fight every boss in the game. I should put myself out on a limb a bit there. I'm not entirely sure it's every boss in the game, but certainly most of them. So don't worry too much if you don't get all the items you want. There we go, an empty shell. I don't think that's too great, but that's from destroying the thing on top of it. Ah, yeah, this. That only goes on the side, which still has arms. So since we destroyed an arm, that means one less thing. Iron ore from chopping its tail off. That doesn't sound very natural or healthy, but then I guess this thing isn't very natural. And let's do a little jump over here. You can also kind of cut into your jumps by hitting an attack halfway through the jump. Anyway, first boss down. It's really not scary.
Not until I know the truth.
And we get a nice bit of experience. But only 1 level. Kind of expected more. Anyway, with that, we're free to pass on to Dipan, but that's going to wait till next time. I'll see you then. Bye.